Hi guys, and welcome back to DC Studios for part 2 of the level 1 mat work series. So to get started, we're going to go straight into our exercise called half roll back. You want to find that comfortable seated position. So remember, if you need your riser, you'll be sitting elevated on that. So you take out the tension through the low back and or the front of the hips. The feet are just hip distance apart or together. And we're starting with the spine flexed forward over the legs. You inhale here to prepare. As you exhale, you roll those hips or the front of your pelvis away from the front of your thigh. Inhale as you return back to the front. So we exhale, roll back, lower the arms as you roll back, looking straight forward. Inhale and return. Exhale to roll back of your sit bones. Inhale, find those sit bones as you flex forward over the legs. Exhale, relax the shoulders as you roll back. Inhale forward. Keep going. We're going to go for 4 more. Two more. And 1. Inhale as you come forward. Now, if you have enough space behind you, you can just continue to roll down all the way. The legs are going to go to straight and the arms reach overhead. And we're going to do an exercise called the half roll up, which is very similar to that ab prep exercise, but the arms are reaching overhead. And we challenge by lifting the arms up during the exercise. So on the inhalation, just a quick reminder, with the arms overhead, make sure those ribs stay connected and heavy towards the floor. Don't let them flare open. And then change the spinal alignment. Okay, so feet can be pointed at the bottom there as well, or flexed, whatever is going to energize the leg better. We inhale and float the arms up to the ceiling, head nod, and exhale and flex. You're reaching up through that chest lift, just into that ab prep position. Inhale, you're going to float the arms up to the ceiling, but really work on maintaining that flexion. And then exhale as you come back down to that start position. So we inhale, float the arms up first. Exhale, head nod and flex. Reach that chest up. Inhale, bring those arms up and really feel the abdominals kick in to maintain that flexion. Exhale as you come back down. That was 2. We're going to try for 10. So we inhale, bring the arms up. Exhale, lift your chest up. Reach those hands towards your toes. Inhale, bringing those arms up towards the ceiling as much as you can maintain flexion. Exhale as you lower back down. 3. Inhale, arms up. Exhale and reach. 4. Inhale. Exhale and flex. Inhale to lift those arms. Exhale to lower down. Halfway there. Keep those abs flat. 6. 5. Keep that flexion as those arms come up. 8. 2 more. 1. Inhale, nod the chin. Exhale, flex and lift. Inhale as you reach those arms up. Exhale and come back down. Feel those abs. Now we come into our next exercise called the roll over prep. So you're going to imprint the pelvis. Bring one leg up into a tabletop with the leg a little higher than normal, and then we lift the other one and we cross the ankles over. Remember, in our beginners video, we said you could keep the arms down here, but if you feel like it's making you cheat or using too much of the neck and shoulder muscles, you can reach your arms straight up to the ceiling, which makes it really difficult because you can't assist with the arms. Or an in-betweener is elbows on the floor with your hands just reaching towards the ceiling. So you may choose whatever version you prefer. We're going to inhale to prepare here. As you exhale, roll the pelvis off, inhale to return. We're going to do that 10 times. 3, 4. Careful not to plop the pelvis down. So you don't want to use momentum to lift the legs and then drop the bottom down. You really want to control the coming up and down. We've got 2 more. And then we cross the ankles over the other way. We're going to repeat 10 more. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, here we go. For 1. And 2. Whew, really feel those lower abdominals kicking in. 4. 5. 6. 7. Almost there. 8. 9. Last one. Here we go. Whew. Holding onto the back of the legs. Rock and roll up. And we're going to come onto our belly for the heel squeeze prone. So lying down on the tummy, legs are energized, hands are just stacked again, one on top of the other. You're going to take the legs just shoulder distance apart, bend the knees, flex the feet, and bring the heels together. Remember here in this exercise, we want to make sure that the bony bits at the front of your pelvis stay connected to the mat as well as the pubic bone. So we're going to do the squeeze of the heel. You really have to squeeze as hard as you can to activate the glutes and the hamstrings, and then you release in between. It's very much a mindful exercise. So here we go. Inhale to prepare at the bottom, and we exhale, squeeze 10 times. Squeeze for the full exhale, hold it. Inhale to release. Exhale and squeeze. 2. Exhale, squeeze. 3. Exhale, squeeze. 4. 5. 6. And squeeze. 7. Keep those heels close towards your bottom. 8. 2 more. 9. Last one. And 10. Very good. So now we take those legs long on the mat, and we've got our single leg kicks. So just to remind you what that is it's it's one exhale that we just break up into 2. So you exhale, point your toes in towards your bottom, release a little bit, and then flex and pull the heel towards your bottom. Inhale to lower it back down. So the other leg, exhale, point the toes in towards you, release the leg, flex the heel in towards you, and then release the leg back down. So it's a little bit quicker than that. So here we go. Inhale to prepare. Exhale, we point, release, flex, and then all the way back down. So we point, release, flex, release, and back down. Keeping with this pace. And down. And down again. This is quite a mindful exercise. You want to create the resistance within your own body. And down. Imagine pulling that leg through really thick mud or sticky, gooey honey. And down. Sometimes that coordination of the point and flex can get a little bit confusing, but over time you'll pick it up. And point, and flex, and point it down, and point, and flex, and down. Keep the abdominals engaged. And down. We've got one more on each leg coming up, and point, and flex, and down. Last one. And down. Into the next exercise called breast stroke. So we're going to have the tip of the nose just down on the mat. Hands are just in line with your ears. The abdominals are on, the legs are energized and reaching out behind you. You inhale to prepare at the bottom here. Then exhale, just reach your arms straight out over the overhead and towards the end of your mat. Imagine diving into the pool here. Then as you breathe in, you're going to come up for a breath, but you circle the arms all the way around towards the outside of the hips. Then inhale, bend your elbows, lower the upper body, and imagine diving into your swimming pool. Inhale as you start to hover and lift, coming up for that breath. Open your chest. Exhale and dive down. 3. Inhale, circle those arms wide and around. Exhale, coming down for 4. Inhale, lift, open your heart. And exhale, coming back down. 5. Inhale, up, reaching the head away from your tailbone. Exhale, dive down. 6. And 7. And 8. Feel those shoulders warm up. In between the shoulder blades. 9. And 10. Inhale as you come up here. Then exhale. Bend your elbows. Lower your hands back down by your sides. And then we bring the legs together and we just sit back into that shell stretch to release those spinal muscles. Taking 1 or 2 breaths and then unravel the spine back up. Now we come into our next exercise called the saw. So you want to sit with the feet just slightly wider than the shoulders. So also that your shoulders fit in between the feet, not too wide. And the arms are going to reach out to the sides. You want to feel that length through your spine, and remember, if you feel any tension through the hips and or the lower back, you're just going to elevate by sitting on top of a cushion or a riser. So we inhale and we're going to twist the torso to one side, bring your arm across the body as the other arm. The thumb will rotate down towards the floor and just lower down to the floor and behind you. On the exhalation, we're going to nod the chin and flex forward, and you're just reaching your pinky finger towards your baby toe. Inhale as you sit back up, tailbone to head, and then exhale, you de-rotate to the front and square off. So we inhale, twist the spine, rotate the back thumb towards the floor, and then we exhale, flex forward over, and you reach your pinky finger towards your baby toe. Inhale, stacking that spine up, tailbone to head. Exhale as you rotate to face back to the front. Inhale and twist, bring the arm across the body, rotate the back thumb down to the floor. And then exhale, flex. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, face the front. Inhale and twist. Just the last reminder, rotate that back thumb down to the floor as you reach forward. Inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, palms face back to the front. So we're going to do 2 more each way. Inhale to twist. Exhale, reach it down. Inhale, sit up tall, tailbone to head. Exhale and face the front. Inhale to twist. Exhale. Inhale as we grow tall. Exhale, face the front. Once more each way. Good. That takes us into our next exercise called the neck pull. We bring the feet in so that the knees are bent and the feet are on the floor. The hands are going to go just at the forehead. So we have the hands at the forehead like this. Elbows slightly in your peripheral view, not too wide. Nice and tall again, still staying on your riser if you had the riser before. We inhale here to prepare. Exhale, you roll the pelvis away from the front of your thighs again. You go as far as you feel challenged, but still keep a round back. Stay for the inhale here, so building on that endurance. Then exhale, we flex forward over the legs, like you're taking a bow over your thighs. Inhale, stack that spine up, tailbone to head. So a lot of mindfulness, stacking that spine up, one bone at a time from your tailbone to your head. So again, exhale, roll the hips away. Hollow out that belly. Stay for the inhale. Exhale as we flex forward over the legs, finding your sit bones. Inhale as we stack the spine up, tailbone to head. Exhale and roll. Inhale, stay. Exhale, scoop forward. Inhale as we sit up tall. We're going to do 6 more. Here we go. Four more. Rolling back, challenging yourself. Don't let the feet come off though. Exhale as you roll back. Don't roll so far back that the toes lift off. Feet stay flat on the mat. 2 left. Last one. Remember to stack that spine up, tailbone to head, lengthening up through the tops of your ears. Onto our next exercise called the obliques roll back. So the half roll back you've learned, we start flex forward over the legs, but with the obliques roll back, we start in a vertically stacked spine position. Then we roll back with an arm sweep to one side and rotation of the torso. So it will look like this. We inhale to prepare. As you exhale, we're going to roll the hips away and you rotate that upper body and you sweep the hand along the floor. Inhale as you return back to your vertical spine. So we exhale and reach. Inhale and come back up. You want to stay centered with your legs. You don't want the torso to shift off to the side or away from that arm so that it looks like you're doing a boogie. You want to stay right in between those legs. Don't let the spine side bend. As you roll back and reach, one arm really reaches forward over the same knee, so don't let the arm come across the body. Energy through both arms. Let's go 4 more. And 4. Reach it up. 3. And up. 2. Really scoop through those abs and rotate the ribs. Good. And relax the arms. Our last exercise on this, on part 2, is the side kick. So we're going to lie down with the legs slightly forward of the torso. You can support the head with your bottom hand or just rest it with your arms straight out overhead. Now the legs are slightly forward of the pelvis and it's to help to stabilize you so you don't fall over. If you still struggle with the balance, you can bend that bottom knee in and it just gives you a lot more stability. So for that challenge version, we just reach those legs long and away and you're going to hover this top leg up in line with the hip. You want to make sure that the abdominals are engaged so that you're not slumping through the top and that the pelvis doesn't roll back in space. The top hand just goes in front of you. And we're going to inhale here to prepare. We're going to inhale and kick the leg forward. So you've got 2 sniffs to kick the leg forward. Exhale and reach the leg back. Here we go. Inhale, inhale. Exhale and reach that leg back. Inhale, inhale. Exhale and reach back. Inhale, inhale. Exhale back. Two more. Then from here, we're just going to turn around and repeat 8 more on the other side. Again, making sure the legs are slightly forward of the torso. Top hand just stabilizing you, engaging the abdominals, making sure the pelvis stays stacked and hover the leg. Here we go again. 2 inhales to kick forward. Exhale and reach that leg out behind you. Inhale, inhale. Exhale back. You don't have to try and get that leg all the way towards your head. You want to make sure the pelvis stays stacked throughout. And then the hard part is actually reaching the leg back without rolling back in space. Sniff, sniff, exhale back. Last one. Oops, I think we have one more. Good, feel the glute on fire at the top here. And that's the end of our part 2. So look forward on seeing you in our 3rd series or part 3 of the level 1 series.